Shawty made that ass clap, she don't need no applause. High fashion, like Goya, G-Wagon, or the Rover. I put some ice on you cause you got a cold heart. I know I gotta keep my shawty on go, go, go. Drop that ass to the floor, floor, yeah. Ah, whoa, you ain't gotta deal with none of these niggas no more. If we hop in the...
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I am back with another video. If this is your first time here, don't forget to go follow me on all my social media platforms and subscribe to my channel. So, right now, it is about my wig itch. Jeez, it is about 11:22, going on 12 a.m. in the morning, and I am up with a full face of makeup. And so what happened was, like, I was supposed to go somewhere, but y'all, in the middle of me trying to find an outfit, I just wasn't feeling it no more. So I just was like, you know what? I'm already looking kind of cute. Might as well get on YouTube and have a story time. All right. So I'm gonna just hop back right into it. Like, I ain't gonna be doing no extra rambling or nothing. This is about the story time that, like, I had a domestic violence incident, right? And this is something, like, I ain't never talked about before. Like, the only way you know this happened to me is if, like, you real close to me, because, like, I'm a very private person, and some stuff you don't be wanting to speak on until, like, you feel like you completely over something and, like, you didn't let it, you know what I mean, completely go. So, yeah. So, before I tell the story, girls, just know if somebody put their hands on you one time, they are going to do it again. Y'all, my camera's crooked. Hold on. Like, there we go. I am a firm believer that if a man hits you once, he gonna do it again. Like, period. Like, no, that's something I never play with. Something I never really want to deal with, just because, like, my mama went through, like, domestic violence and her past and all that stuff, and she got a history. Gotta fix my pants. She got a history of, like, going through stuff like that, and this is just something that I just didn't want to go through, like, at all. It took one time. Let me tell y'all. It took one time for me, and although one time, like, I'm not playing that. Like, that's like you telling a child, don't touch the stove, and the child touched the stove and burned themselves, and then turn around and do it again. I'm not the child that's gonna keep touching the stove. I just need to get burnt one time, and then I'm good. I'm A-okay. Like, no. Okay, so basically, I was in, like, a relationship for a long little time, like 16 up to 18, and it wasn't, like, a very good relationship, but domestic violence just wasn't a part of it. Like, it was more like, but I don't know, now that I think about it, like, it was, like, kind of abusive, because, like, it'd be, like, a lot of pushing and, like, shoving, and it was for sure verbally abusive, mentally abusive, emotionally abusive, and horrible for my health. Like, I would go through, like, states of depression, like, that, and not eat. It was something that was just terrible, and I was too young to be constantly going through. But so that's a little background, like, on, you know, the story and all that stuff in the relationship. So this what happened. So me and dude had broke up. Well, I had broke up with him because he was just terrible. He was just terrible, and I was just sick of it. Like, that's why I broke up with him. And, like, I remember, because I went through his phone and I seen some Snapchats that I didn't like. So, like, I broke up with him, and that was that. I'm not gonna get into everything that happened in the past, because I could care less about, you know what I mean? And yeah, like, I'm just speaking on the situation to educate somebody and let someone know that, like, even people who don't look like it happened to, it happens too sometimes. Because I know for a fact, like, a lot of people will be surprised that, like, something like this happened to me. Like, wow, you know what I mean? So that's why I'm speaking on it, not because none of that extra stuff. Hold on. So, yeah. So, after that little situation, me saying stuff in his Snapchat, I had broke up with him. And we're broken up for like 2 months. This happened in August, actually. Like August, you know, a year like back in August and all that stuff. Like, yeah, last year August this happened to me. I was already done with the person when it happened. It was just like, I don't know, y'all, it was so crazy. Okay, let me shut up because I'm all over the place. All right, so after I found stuff in his Snapchat, this was like maybe early June, I broke up with him. And I didn't see him for like 2 months. And like, when I tell y'all, he was blowing up my phone, doing the most, crying, saying how he want me back. But I was really just having a hot girl summer with my friend. And I was just like, you know what? I'm done. Like, I'm not about to keep letting nobody hurt me consistently. I ain't about to keep going through this. Like, I'm done. So that's really, like, after the Snapchat stuff, I was just like, the last straw. And it should have been the last straw a long time ago. But that's really what did it for me. So, boom, let's fast forward to August. So keep in mind, I had been working up with him for like 2 months. Haven't seen him. Ignoring the calls and all that stuff. Like, you know what I mean? All that had happened. Like, I just wasn't fooling with him. So, like, finally, in August, he was like, I just want to talk to you one last time. Please, can we just talk? So, I remember I was at Starbucks because I used to work there. I was at Starbucks reading a book when he texted me on Twitter, just asking me, I think it was Twitter. He texted me and just asking to talk to me one last time, like, could we meet up? And I was just like, all right, like, just to ease his mind, knowing the conversation is gonna go how they always go. Like, anytime he asks to talk to me, like, I don't want to do this no more, sir. I don't know what else to tell you. So I was like, all right, meet me at the park, because parks was like really my thing. Like, I used to just hang at the park sometimes, like, so I was just like, meet me at the park. So he met me at the park. He got in my car, and it was just like, he was talking to me, saying like he missed me, blah blah blah. And I just was like so nonchalant. Y'all, that's one thing about me. Once I don't care, I don't care. Like, I just don't care. So it's like, anything you're telling me is just like one ear out the other. So I was in the car being real nonchalant, like, and he just confessing his love. And I'm like, bro, you cheated on me with like 4 different girls. Like, you didn't left me. Like, you was so mean to me. Like, y'all, let me tell y'all, ooh, it was so bad. So he just keep trying to plead his case, and I'm just like, nah, like, I'm just not having it. I just don't want to be together no more. But the whole time, I'm completely calm. Like how I'm sitting here talking to y'all is how I was talking to him in the moment. I was so calm. So I had a Starbucks drink. I told you I was at Starbucks, and it was a green peach tea, sweetened, 7 pumps of sweetener in it. And before he got out of my car, he bent up, because I had told him I won't do it no more. So before he got out of my car, he picked up my drink. He threw my drink all over me. So, like, I just couldn't believe it, because I got love in hip hop. Like, he picked up y'all, this situation is not funny, but when I look back on it, and like, I be going through it, like, you know what I mean, talking about it in my head, I be like, wow, that nigga really picked up a drink and threw it on me. He really loving hip hop to me. Like, that's what I call it. That was definitely a loving hip hop moment. So I'm like, and at this point, I got tears in my eyes because I'm sticky. So like, I feel my heart racing so fast. Like, I'm getting mad, but like, I'm still remaining calm, because like, I don't know, some was telling me like, I don't know, like, it just was like, I was so calm, and I'm usually like clicking out, but I was so calm even after he threw the drink. So I'm like, wow, really? Get out my car. Like at this point, go. Like I'm talking stern. I'm like, get out my car. Like I know you gotta go. So like y'all, he's so bipolar and crazy. So he started apologizing. I'm sorry, and then helping me trying to clean it up. And I'm just like, bro, go. So at this point, I don't want to be nowhere near you and all that stuff. So, how did this go? Y'all, this was like really triggering for me. Like, I'm just looking back on this day and it's just like, wow. Like, cause everything happened so fast and I was so like shook up and like emotionally like not there. Like I was so shook up. So something, he left his wallet in my car. So he got in my car. So at this point I called my friend on FaceTime and I'm like, girl, he just threw my drink at me. And she's like, what, are you okay? Like, it's time for you to go with my friend on FaceTime. And so then he come knocking on my car window again. He knocking hard and all that stuff. So he like, I forgot my wallet, something like that he said. And I told my friend I was gonna call her back when I got from around him and all that stuff. So he grabbed his wallet and he picked up my phone from what the seat and he pitched my phone across the park. So at this point, they got a drink thrown on me and my phone completely shattered. So it was just so much going on. Oh my God. So I'm heated. I'm like, you throwing my phone, blase, blase. Like, that's why I'm mad. I'm like, so you tripping, like, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm wet, phone broke. Like, what? Like, what's going on? So after that, I get out the car, go get my phone, and I see his phone sitting in my car. He left his phone in my car. So I pitched his phone out the window. So I pitched his phone back out the window. He run and get it. Now I know what y'all thinking. Why didn't you back your car out? Why didn't you move your car? Like, okay, so the way it was, this is my car and this is his car. He parked, no, this is my car and this is his car. He parked his car directly behind mine. So it was no getting out the parking lot, you know what I'm saying? Unless I'm gonna run through the grass and hit everybody in this big park. I was kind of just stuck in between two cars and his car behind me, so I was trapped in. So I'm like, oh my God, like move. So at this point, I forgot my driving window was down, and this one happened. I forgot my driver's window was down, and all I remember is him, y'all. It happened so fast. All I remember is him like coming to my like driver car window, and it was like Don being like stuck me in my eye right here, and like my hands automatically dropped in my face like that. I did my hands like that. So at this point, like I'm like finna have a panic attack because I deal with like really bad anxiety. So like I'm crying and like I'm shaking because this boy just hit me. Like he really just hit me. Like, and I just really could not believe it. Like, oh my God, that was like one of the scariest moments of my life. So I wait. So he pulled off right after he hit me. He pulls off in his car and my hand is in my head, and then like I look up and my eye is like swollen. I think I could probably insert the picture. My eye was so fat, like, so at this point I called my friend. And like, I'm like, oh my God, he just hit me. So then he started calling my phone and he like, call the police on me, call the police on me. I'm like, this nigga really crazy. He telling me to call the police on him. And that's what I'm gonna do. I don't care. Call the police. So he hit me in my eye. That's why my eyes getting big and swole. So instead of going straight home and like having my family like in an uproar, I just went to my friend's house. And my friend was like, oh my God, her mom gave me a cold towel and some ice. So then my mama came pick me up from my friend's house. And she was like, wow, like, Mama feels was so hurt. She was so upset this happened to me. So when we got to my house, we had called the police. And I pressed charges because, look, I don't play that. Like, I'm never gonna play that with a man putting his hands on me. I ain't never gonna play that. Like, no. So I called the police. They took charges. They took pictures, and charges was pressed on him for that. And that was just a really, really crazy day. Like, oh my God. And it's like, that mess left me so mentally messed up. Like, y'all do not understand. Like, I was so messed up. Like, I know y'all see me like smiling and like joking about it, but like at the moment, like when I look back at like the person I was so messed up over that. Like, this boy blacked my eye. I had to go to work. I was working 2 jobs at a time. I had to go to work and with a black eye, and it's like, that's embarrassing. And that's why I ain't tell nobody. I really never spoke about it or really told nobody about it because I was so embarrassed. Like, wow. Like, I felt like I got like, I don't know, I just felt so played. Like, I was just embarrassed that something like that could happen to me. Like, and that did happen to me. And it's like, now that I went through something like that, it's like I have like a soft spot for girls who like constantly go through that, because I feel like if I would have stayed in that situation, me letting that slide the one time, that would have been a consistent thing. Like, it would have continued to happen to me, you know what I mean? Over and over again. Next thing you know, I'm trying to hide bruises and all that stuff. And I ain't never want to live that type of life. I don't ever want to go through nothing like that. So it's like, even if I do love you, the minute you do me something like that, automatically hands washed, ties cut, period. Like, and it's just like, now that I think about it, I'm like, man, there ain't nothing to be embarrassed about, because it really happened to people. And it's like, I should just be thankful that that wasn't something that I constantly had to go through. It was just, I don't know, that must really took a toll on me. Like, it really took a toll on me. Like, I tried to go to therapy yesterday, and it's like, y'all, I ain't go to the park. I ain't go to the park like no more after that. It was just like, no, and my anxiety like shot through the roof. Like, oh, that was probably one of the hardest times in my life. And then like right after that, like my cousin had died. A couple of days after that, my cousin died, and it was just like so much. Like, got this black eye. My cousin just died. Like, I'm gonna start college. I was going through so much. Like, it's like heartbreak really ain't nothing to play with. And it's like, man, I don't even really know what to say about it. I'm just thinking, that's why I'm so like, because now that I'm thinking about it, like, I can't believe that I'm getting on YouTube and talking about this, because this is something that I don't talk about and I don't really tell nobody about. But at the same time, I feel like it's something that needs to be spoke about. That like, it's something that like, you know what I mean? Somebody probably gonna need to hear that I went through something like this, and at the end of the day, I was still able to get myself together and walk away from the situation. Period, point blank. And it's like, no matter how bad it hurt, how much you love a person, no matter like what you did to them, nobody deserved to go through nothing like that. And it's like, in that moment, I was so calm, and I was just chilling, and it was just like, you took disrespect to a level that like it should never go to. And keep in mind, I had been being disrespected like the whole relationship, like getting called out my name, like getting called out my name, him just like doing stuff to me, like belittling me, all types of stuff. And it was just like, I look back at the stuff I went through and the stuff I like slide, I just don't even recognize myself. Like, I'm a completely different person than what I was. But like, I remember like, this was my first boyfriend and my first time being in a real relationship. So I don't, you know what I mean? I'm not too harsh on myself, but I just do feel like you live and you learn from stuff for real. And like, if you watching this, don't let nobody play with you. Like, don't let no man put his hands on you. Don't let no man disrespect you. Don't let no man belittle you. None of that, because you a queen. Like, period. Period, point blank, you a queen. And you need to carry yourself as one. But, yeah, y'all. That's my little domestic violence story. Time I got snuck and my eye got black. And no, I did not go back. I left him alone. And now I'm in happy relationship and my life is great and I'm flourishing. So, and that's all that matters. But, yeah, that's my story. I keep laughing about it because I can't believe I'm even talking about this. But, yeah, thanks for tuning in. Don't remember. I'm retarded. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment on my channel. And let me know what y'all thought about this story time. See y'all later.